what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna print these posters for the Black Books and Rhyme Books right here, August 15, 2015, and Landmark Inc. in South Central LA. This Severe, Cis Diarrhea, Slum the Resident, and Vile from the Soul Providers on this flyer thing. But there's gonna be other acts. Shout out to Beardo for putting this event together, and let's just get it going. So first, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use a 200 mesh and burn the screen. So watch, check out how I do it. So first, I'm gonna align this here where I want it, right here. You see a little bit of detail right there, and then I'm gonna get the tape. Should probably have a mic on, but yeah, it's okay. Alright, forgot. So that's cool right there. So now I'm gonna do, I already put emulsion on the screens. So I'm gonna go get the screen and then put it on here. Let me get the screen. You gotta be careful not to have any lights. So I'm gonna turn off these lights real quick. I don't want to expose it before I use it. So I took off the lights and I just drop it. And I just clamp that on. I'm using WR3 emulsion, and it's water resistant, so we're good to go. I don't know how much water resistant it is, but they say it's water resistant, so we're gonna give it a try and see how it does. Okay, so tape it up. Now we're gonna take it to the exposure unit. And just put it here, and I'm gonna expose it. This is real good exposure, so and then this it exposes fast. So I'm gonna do it for 3 minutes. Over here, and turn this on. See that image already under it coming out? Watch. Let it soak up a little bit, and then just fucking. You see the image already like almost on there? Look at. See that? This is it has halftones, so it's like a bunch of little dots, and it shows the picture. This is all gonna be one color. We're printing that on a black shirt, or not black shirt, white shirts and white posters. So right here, if you get it, watch. Look at the detail. I'm gonna take off the rest of it. Kind of like just listing it. It's already ready. Let's do it a little bit more. Got that. This is the inverted version. But when you swipe it, the black's gonna be where it's supposed to be black, and it's gonna be pretty tough. So since we're in a hurry, we're gonna try this shit real quick. I'm gonna get a rag. And put it out in the sun. So I'm gonna dry it up right here. Dry it up. Maybe put the fan on it real quick. Let it dry up. Always make sure you look through it and see if it looks cool. I'm gonna try it real fast. Then maybe 2 or 3 minutes. This is ready to go. These two things right here. Yep, it works. All right. So we got the sound. Ah, fuck. I'm fucking sweaty. All right. So I just busted this 200 mesh screen of the poster we're gonna print. You guys can see. Looks pretty clean, no? 200 mesh, meaning the dots are real small. So that's why you get the detail. And the transparency was done. I did it in Retech in LA. And they have the postscript and all that, you know, the printers that have those dots. So let's just get it going. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just drop this right here, and I'm gonna line it. You get a little closer over here if you can't get the detail. You get over here and then just put it pretty straight how you want it, and then just clamp it. I'm gonna clamp that in right there. That's good to go. And I'm actually gonna just use this board right here. So I'm gonna just clamp it up. And we're using WR3 emulsion. And it's water resistant. So right here, you see how it's lifted up right here? I want it to be all flat. So I just drop it down. Luckily I have these micro adjustments. So now that we have that, I'm gonna tape off the top and the bottom. I'm gonna go tape this. And I'll tape the bottom and the sides. Oh. Cool. I like to tape the top and the bottom because you never know if the water is real tricky, so it might seep through under the tape on top and then go leak through the bottom. So just to make sure, I tape the bottom too. Okay. All right. So that's the top. Tape the top. Now I'm gonna tape the bottom. You see, because it still has holes there. I got that. And then this design is actually just for one day, so you know, just gotta fucking do this real quick and be good to go. And also sometimes there's like little tiny dots you want to block out, so I'll block this out right here. Alright. I'm gonna actually move this. I want to get the bottom right. I should have probably taped it up before I lined it. Alright, so that's the rest of the tape. Just in time. Actually, I'm gonna just use this here. Luckily, I have this tape here. Alright. Just tape it up, tape it up. Alright, we got that tape. I'm gonna line it. And now what I'm gonna talk to you guys about gonna talk to you guys about the paint we're using. Okay, we're using water-based paint. All right, we're using water-based paint. So this paint, I actually have not used it for like maybe like 2 years. I haven't used this paint in 2 years. This right here is the extender, water-based, meaning that it is clear. It's just water. It looks white, but if you swipe it, it'll just be clear. It smells not bad, but it smells like water-based extender. This right here, this is a old black already mixed water-based paint that I had bought 2 years ago, and I actually opened it yesterday, and it looks like it's no good. It looks like it's getting some kind of fungus. It's pretty nasty. I'm not gonna use that. It smells like mildew. You wanna smell it?
I'm good.
All right. Yeah. So, if anything, I could probably still use it because it's still like, actually the mildew's only on top. But I'm just gonna skip this and not use it. Luckily, I have this, which is tint, is black tint. What you do with this is you get the extender and you mix it, and you mix 10% of this compared to the water base that you use, and it's actually gonna turn it black. And it looks like it's still good. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna get a jar and we're gonna mix it up. And I actually have no jars, so I'm gonna use my water cup. Let me get my water cup, right? So I have my water cup. So it's kind of full still. You can see it still has water in it. So I'm gonna just drink it. Oh shit, it doesn't matter. You get a little wet, it gets hot, you know, you probably want to pour some water on yourself. Keep real cool, fresh, you know. I know I'm stupid sometimes, just trying to use it all up. Actually, what you want to do, there's like, I had a little bit of soap in it. I don't know if it's good. What you want to do is you want to have a water bottle. You want to have a water bottle with some water, just in case the paint starts drying up. You want to spray it with water so it can stay wet. You know, it's real important to keep your paint real wet, because if your paint dries on here, you won't be able to use it, and it's gonna be a fucking headache. So we have this empty cup. We have this empty cup, and then what I'm gonna do, we have this water right here. What I'm gonna put some of the extender in here. Just enough, you know, to make enough black. That's cool right there. And it's still good. Actually, I love using extender because it's not expensive. That whole gallon, it'll cost you like under $20. But you know how inflation goes, it might start costing more money. So we have some extender right here. So now I'm gonna add 10% of this pigment tint onto here. So there's like 5%. Just eyeballing it. Some people, you know, measure it, but that's cool right there. You see how it's tint? So I'm gonna just mix it up. Mix that up. Mix it up real good. And now we have water-based paint. Water-based paint. That's black. You see how that it conquered it? It's like, it's real black now. Look at that. You guys wanna see? Let the people in Periscope see better too. I know you guys are kind of far, but it looks tight, no? Just gotta keep on mixing it, right? Keep on mixing it. Luckily I had this cup right here. Alright, so there I mixed up the tint, and I'm gonna get to printing the posters now. Gotta clean this. Alright, we're gonna get to printing the posters now. Just mix it up a little more. And what you wanna do, what's real important, is to use the right size squeegee. This squeegee is a little too big, but if I do it sideways, it might work. But it's best to be safe than sorry. So I'm gonna put this back, and I'm actually gonna use this one. This one looks like it's gonna work perfectly. So I'm gonna clean off the red off this. I'm gonna clean off the red and then use this one instead. So I'm gonna put the red back real quick. There's red plastic, so you can't mix that. All right. All right, there. I'm gonna just clean it up real quick. Use this shit. Oh shit. And what's good about printing posters is that you don't really have to cure them, especially if you're only doing one color. I'll probably show you guys how to do 2 colors later on. But if you're doing one color, you just swipe it and then you just keep on going to the next one, which is fast. I was gonna actually do this 2 colors, but I was like, I'm limited in time, so I'm gonna just get it out and do it one color. Still look pretty tight, especially on shirts. It looks badass. So I have this dry now, and what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna start cutting up the posters. I have this roll of paper. I don't know how much this went for, but some guy hooked it up. He was like, I work at a place that we do envelopes, and we have a bunch of paper. He actually brought me a roll of paper. So I'm gonna just cut it. I'm gonna cut it right here. And what you wanna do, you can use any kind of paper, but I have only this. So what you wanna do is cut them all before. So I'm gonna just start cutting all these. I'm gonna cut them the size of this board right here. So there's this right here, and I'm gonna just cut it here. And then you just measure 1, and then you just start doing the rest. Like this. It's easier doing it on a big table. Yeah. I'm gonna roll it out on the floor. Alright. Alright, so you got this. And I just keep on cutting them. I mean, I'm not trying to really do them all perfect, because you can always cut them afterwards. And plus they're free, you know? Let's see. Somebody's gonna get a little bit of my sweat. Alright. So you got that, and then just keep on cutting them. Alright, I'm just gonna cut I don't think it was a smart idea doing them there, but I'm only gonna cut 10 of them for now. Probably do later on, some after we do the shirts. Alright, let's just print these for now. Alright, just put them here. Alright, got some papers for some posters now. Alright. You probably want to put a little bit of adhesive. And then just put it here. Sorry. Alright. And just drop it down. and we're gonna be ready to start hitting them with the water-based paint. And what you want to do is you gotta be real careful, because this is a real big print. I should probably use the bigger board. I'm gonna just be real careful, because if I was to leave the paint right here like this, after I swiped it and I lift it up like this, you'll see like a nice thick clump. I'm pretty sure a lot of you screen printers know what's up with that though. You just gotta experiment with it. You know, it's all about experience. Just keep on fucking with it, and you're gonna mess a lot of shit up, but it's all experience. So we're gonna go ahead and put the paint on there. What you actually want to probably do is put the paint right on the squeegee. You see how it's already kind of clumpy? It's because it's old. It's still good enough though. Or what you probably want to do too is like squirt a little bit of water, like fucking in this cup right here, just so it could be wet. I'm gonna put some water in there. A little bit of water on this, a little bit on yourself. All right. So let me just swipe this. Like, check it out. Since this is the first one, I'm gonna do it 2 times, or actually not, just once. Look it. Looks pretty tight, huh? Look. Ooh, that's fire, huh? That's that fire. Look at that. And then what you do, you just put it on the floor, and that's that right there. And you'd be like, all right, next flyer. As you can see, I'm not putting the squeegee on there because I don't want it to make the print uneven. So I'm gonna just drop it down, and make sure always that you have equally amount of paint that you can swipe through it. This uses a lot of paint because it's like it's a big print. So but I think it has enough. So I'm gonna just go ahead and swipe it. And then we have another one. And you just throw it down on the floor. And it'll dry up by itself. And also what you could do, you probably could leave it flooded, just so it doesn't clog up. Because if I was to leave it right there, if I would have had like a clump of paint right there, and I'll try to swipe it, it's not gonna be as consistent. So that's what I'm saying, that you gotta already have everything ready, and just keep on hitting it and get everything done. When you're doing water-based paints, or using water-based paints, never stop. Don't stop. Don't leave the paint there and go get food, or go have like a smoke break. Don't do that, cause you could fuck it up. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the next one. And then just swipe it. Got another one. Let's put it down. And then what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna just flood it, just so it doesn't dry up. Every time you flood it, it actually helps it out, because whatever stuff was clogged, the water unclogs it. All right, so just wipe it again. You see how it's like you need a little bit of adhesive. That's what the adhesive's for, so it doesn't take it with it. So I'm gonna put a little bit more adhesive. Fuck, I'm gonna hit this one real quick too. Even though it's kind of crappy paper because it got wet, I'm not gonna use it. All right, I'm gonna flood this real quick. Probably over flooded it, but it's cool. All right, so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna just print the shirts. Let's print these damn shirts. I'll do posters later on. So I'm gonna just put more on that, and I'm actually gonna go get the shirts real quick. All right, so let's do the shirts. I already put adhesive on it. It's already flooded. All right, so I just checked where I wanted it to drop. Right here, I want it there. Maybe like 2 fingers, so I'm gonna just lift it up 1 finger. And it should be good to go right there. Always wanna make sure you don't have dirty fingers. You see I kinda got a little bit of red on that? It's not cool. Wash your hands all the time. Make sure you have clean hands, especially if you're dealing with white shirts. White and red don't mix, or red on white don't mix. Horrible. All right. So that's that right there. And I'm gonna just go ahead and swipe this one. But the shirts, you could probably swipe it 2 times. Pretty cool. I'm gonna go ahead and put more paint on this. And with the shirts, those you do need to dry those. So since I need to dry those, I'm gonna turn on the conveyor dryer. All right. All right, so just align this. I'm gonna just hit this. Do 1 good swipe. Or 2 swipes. And flooded. You kind of do it like get used to flooding. You see how like the detail right here kind of got lost on these people because they have like really fine dots. And that's why I always say you want to have it kind of wet, you know. That's why it's always good using brand new paint because it's like really wet. It's so wet that it might leak all the way to the bottom, you know. So you just want to just keep your paints really wet because it's water based, you know. All right, so this one, since I'm not really happy how it came out much because I lost detail, I'm gonna go ahead and try to save it and swipe it again. It looks better. You see that? I'm gonna go ahead and flood it again. The trick to water-based paint is to use really high mesh and to keep these paints wet, especially when it's freaking hot. You know, we're fucking in the desert, fucking sweating balls. All right, look at that, bam. And once you're good with it, you throw it through a conveyor dryer. Always make sure you don't burn it though. So for this one, I'm gonna just erase it up a little quick. Since I barely turned it on, it should be good. I'll bring it back more over here. All right, let's start doing the rest. Got this shirt right here. Oh fuck! I'm gonna bust this one now. Alright. I'm gonna swipe it. I'm gonna do 2 good swipes. And then flood it again. Flood that. You see how it's a little darker now? A little bit of water. Keep it wet, keep it wet. The more wetter it is, the better. Alright? Pretty cool. Yeah, so you just keep on doing that, and whenever you're done with it, what you do is you always want to clean your screen completely, because with water-based paints, it's actually gonna it's gonna stain your emulsion. You're gonna have a stained emulsion, you know. So if you want to realign, especially if you have like a 4 color or whatever color, it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard aligning those things because it's gonna stain it, and you're gonna be like confused and be like, is that a line or whatnot, you know? So it's always good to just get as much as you can done, and when you're done with it, clean it with water. Use water to clean it. You can't use mineral spirits or paint thinner. All right. Let's see. A little tricky. Put some more paint on this. So yeah, I'm gonna just keep on actually finishing these off. And you know, I hope you guys learned something about water-based printing. All right, I'm gonna flood this. Be real careful. Throw it through. Yeah, so when you're done with this, clean it up with water. You know, swipe everything that you can, spray it with water both sides, clean it with the rag, and then, you know, just put it away. Always clean it. You don't want this water-based paint to dry because it's gonna be clumpy, and then when you like try to peel it off, it's gonna rip off the emulsion. So yeah, that was 101 water-based printing on posters and t-shirts. And catch us in the next one. Check out our shirts and keep it twoill. Peace. That was cool. Looks tight. Yeah, just stop them.